A brilliant morning. Today the session is powered by Mrs. Lata Prasad. And first of all, I wish you all happy Navaratri. Why we celebrate Navaratri? The memory of goddesses Durga. What did she do? She fought the long 9 days with the demon Mahishasura to get victory. Victory over evil. Okay, fine. How are you all? Let us start our topic, the use of prepositions. Last class, when I taught you parts of speech, I told you about preposition. The preposition, the word, the combination of two words. What are they? Pre and position. That was a French word. Preposition is a French word. Preposition. Pre means before. Position means place. So the preposition, the word preposition means the word which you use before a noun or a pronoun, something else. So the word defined like that. Okay. So here, what is a preposition? Preposition is placed before a noun or a pronoun in a sentence and is used to show the relation between two or more things. Okay. When I told you parts of speech, I explained already. Once again, I am reminding you because we have to learn now the use of preposition and where all we can use it. Okay. Okay, fine. Let us go through. So, preposition, for example, Venu kept his book on the table. Here, on is the preposition. Students are talking loudly in the class. See, you can think without preposition. We can't make meaningful sentence. Venu kept his book the table. What's the meaning of that? No meaning. Where he has kept? On the table. So, if without preposition, we can't make a proper meaningful sentence. Students are talking loudly in the class. Where they were talking? In the class. So, just we remove in. Students are talking loudly the class. What's the meaning of that? No meaning. So, prepositions are very important. While framing sentences, we have to keep preposition in the proper place. Then only we can get a proper sentence with proper meaning. Okay. Then, a preposition is put after the object which governs. After the object, how does it will be? How does it? Then, here is the book that you asked for. So, here we kept the preposition last. Then, in interrogative sentences, certain interrogative sentences, let us see what is the position of prepositions. Are you following me? Are you all happy with me? Okay, it's very interesting. Okay. What are you seeking for? So, this is the preposition. And what are you thinking about? So, without preposition, it won't be suitable for interrogative sentences. Okay. So, we learn two methods. One is after the object, how does it? And in interrogative sentences, what is the position of prepositions? Okay. Okay, fine. Let us go through. Sometimes the preposition is put after the object for the sake of emphasize. Example, this he insists on. Then they are well known all the world over. Just emphasizing and telling that. Then how many kinds of prepositions are there? There are two kinds of prepositions. What are they? Common prepositions and compound prepositions. Common prepositions, daily life frequently will be using. At, by, for, from, in, on, off. Okay. Then what are compound prepositions? About, above, along, among. around, after, before, behind, beneath, beside, between, inside, outside, without. All these are compound prepositions. Let us go through in detail. Okay? Okay, let us go through. It's very nice. Are you all happy with me? Come on. Some nouns, verbs, adjectives, participles required particular preposition. Example, in. In is used before the name of countries and big cities. Okay? Example, they are in London. I live in Hyderabad. Will we say I'm living in Hyderabad? No. Why? Because permanent actions we will never use ing form. Yes, correct. I know that. You all know very much. You all remember that. I know that. That's what I'm testing you. Okay? Good. They sleep in the room. So here, in, all it shows the particular position of preposition. Let us go through another one. At. Okay? Okay, fine. Let us go through. At. Where will we use? At. At is used before the names of small towns and villages. They live at Mirpet. At is also used in speaking of things at rest or to show positions. Venu is very good at English. If you are very good, we can say at. Will we use Venu is very good in English? We won't use, because at always show the position of someone. Okay. Then they are at the inn. They are at the inn. Next one, at is also use the time and the rate. Example, we start at 10 a.m. So at is very useful, and frequently will be using also. So keep this point in your mind. At will be using the position, time, and the names of small villages. Okay? Okay, fine. Shall we go through? 2. Next one, 2. 2 is used to show the direction or place. He goes to school. They ran to the playground. Next one, on. On is used before the names of things at rest. The baby sits on a chair. Then the student sits on benches. Next one, upon. Upon is used before the names of things in motion. Example, the crow sat upon the branch. The cat jumped upon the wall. So these are all important. Though better you have to do more homework and practice, so that you may not get any errors while using prepositions. Okay? Okay, fine. Let us go through. With. With is used before an instrument. The doctor operated her with a knife. The cruel boy killed the sparrow with an arrow. With. By. By we know that. Where we'll use by very promptly. Very promptly where we will use by? As an agent in passive voice. We all know that. The rat was killed by the cat. Here, by. So by is used before and an agent. Before an agent in the passive voice. Example, the rat was killed by. The letter was written by Venu. He sent to the parcel by post. The home was destroyed by the fire. So these are all by we have used just an agent. Okay? I would like to remind you one thing. See, especially school going and college going students, what they do? They don't know preposition properly. Where all they have to place the preposition properly. And instead of in, they will use with. Instead of with, they'll use for. So kindly don't repeat this. You are not supposed to use like that. So learn this promptly and properly so that you will get an idea about where all you can use prepositions. Okay, it's an advice. Okay, fine. Are you all happy with me? Okay, shall we go through? Till, after, before. These are used to denote time. He waited here till 10 o'clock. They came after me. She spoke before than that. This all shows time. Next one, for. For is used to denote period of time and course. See, this for we learned in tenses. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. For and since we used. He lived here for 10 years. For. Here, these are all showing time. I have been working here for 10 years. I did this for your sake. So, like this we can use for. The use of for, and these are showing the time for till, after, before. Are you all following me? Are you all happy with me? Okay, let us go next one. Okay, shall we continue? Since. Since where we'll use? Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. Since is used to show some point of time. I have been practicing since a week. Venu has eaten nothing since yesterday. This all shows some point of time. From. From is used to show some point of time and position. From commonly we use. While writing letter from address and to address we'll keep. From, it's very common. Then they begin this work from tomorrow. Here, from tomorrow. Venu is suffering from stomach pain. From. Then of. Where will we use of? Of is used something to show a result. He died of malaria. She gained of her good result. These are all speaking about since, from, of. Take care of this and practice well and get at most result of this. Okay? Okay, fine. Shall we go through another prepositions? Next one, between. Between is used when we speak of two things that everyone knows. Example, the two brothers quarrel between themselves. Venu sits in between Vishnu and Shiva. Among. Among is used when we speak of more than two things. Example, the robbers shared their booty among themselves. Okay? Then, the child marriages still exist among certain tribes. So, this between and among correlated. Sometimes we'll be getting confusion where we will use between and among. So, notice that. Take care of that. Okay? Okay, fine. Let us do some exercise. I called to my friend. This sentence, whether it is correct or wrong. We won't say to. This is wrong. I called my friend. So here, preposition is not required. Then, this is correct. We are waiting for his email. Correct or wrong? Correct only. We are waiting for his email. This is correct. They reached dash an agreement. So it is given to. Is it correct? Wrong. They reached an agreement. This is not required. She is listening to the music. Correct. This is correct. Did you contact to the manager? Absolutely wrong. Did you contact the manager. This is not required. We discussed about the project. When the class started, that day itself I told you, whenever we are using discussed, we are not supposed to use any prepositions. Okay? So this is, we discussed the project, not about. This is absolutely wrong. Remove about, then it is correct. I'm arriving to London tomorrow. Just now I told you, just now I have taught you, whenever we are talking about big cities, we have to use preposition as in. So this is, to is wrong. We have to use in. In we have to use. Did he tell to you something? Absolutely wrong. When I taught you direct indirect speech, I told you, whenever we are using tell or told, you are not supposed to use any to infinitive. So, to we are not supposed to use. We went in bus. We went in bus. That is quite wrong. So, instead of in, you have to use by, you have to use. Okay? So, you could rectify the errors, how I made it and how I rewritten that. You have understood, I believe. Okay? Let us go for some more errors. Okay? Okay, fine. End of prepositions. Last but not least. Okay? Wherever no prepositions, we are using no prepositions. I called my friend. After called, we are not supposed to use any prepositions. I reached home safely. After reached, no prepositions. After discussed, no prepositions. I conducted, no prepositions. I answered well and good. After answered, I answered to them. You are not supposed to use I answered them. I told him everything. After told, you are not supposed to use any prepositions. I told him, not told to him. Okay? So here all, I called my friend. I reached home safely. I discussed the matter. I contacted the concerned person. I answered well and good. I told him everything. So, commonly, there are many words, certain example I give. So, what you have to do at home, practice well. Now, holidays, no? 10 days holidays, you can practice at home. And many examples you can create and you can work out. So, you will understand where all you can use prepositions and where all you can omit prepositions. It's very good because after your schooling and college life, when you go to your higher education or else you are preparing for your IAS, IPS, then preliminary level, they might be asking these only, articles, prepositions and only. So while writing, you'll be getting confusion. So now itself, you are getting everything in a track. So you never deviate all these things. It's always an asset in your hand. Education is always asset, and good education and quality education is also greater asset in our hand. Okay? Okay? As usual, like other days, the question of the day. The synonym of the word piracy. You all might be knowing that. Very common word. Piracy. Okay? Try your level best and get it and comment it. Okay? Then don't forget to subscribe me. Have a nice day. Enjoy well and good. Thank you.